Welcome to the grand final of EGC 2023 in the best of 9 series. VortiX playing as the Trushi's Legacy against Beasty playing as the English. Welcome everybody, we have one of the best matches here in EGC TV. If you haven't subscribed to EGC TV, make sure to do that. I put a link in the description. The best tournaments go there, the best casters, everything good around there. And make sure to support the Patreon if you want to become history of the esports of Age of Empires 4. And we got the best of 9 series. Beasty already winning 4 matches, VortiX winning 3. This is a decisive match for Beasty. If he wins this match, he will be the current champion, sitting in the first place, leaving VortiX in the second place. Strangely enough, Beasty was not really convinced he was gonna win, and he didn't have a really good result before. Somehow, he managed to get to the final, and here we are, VortiX against Beasty, fighting for a prize pool of $25,000. Now the map we have here is in Rocky River. We have small ponds here on the middle of the map. Looks like both players are not really interested in going water, especially like the English. Why would you go water? Like, it's a huge investment in wood, and you know, there's always the possibility that the enemy harass your water and then you need to fight for the water. It's a huge investment, and the only benefit could be is that you get a deep water fish, which you don't get this time, right? So as the English, it makes sense, because it's like, if I'm gonna spend so much resources for that, might as well, you know, put some farms here, because you know the English have their farms cost 37 wood. Now we see Beasty aging up with a consing hall with 3 villagers. Meanwhile, VortiX should be aging up pretty soon, as soon as this hits. Well, he already has the gold actually. Now, question is, he will go Meditation Gardens first, and where he will put it. Look at this, double gold and a huge wood line. How many trees are here? I don't know, but I bet it's a lot of them. It's gonna be Meditation Gardens. Obviously the choice for him. It's gonna get that nice passive income. If you don't know what this is, Meditation Gardens give you passive income for every resource that is within this radius. And the consing hall will create archery range. It's like an archery range, but it works 100% faster, meaning it's like 2 archery range for the price of 1. How cool is that? By the way, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to give me a like and subscribe to watch more Age of Empires 4 content. I have plenty of content going out for the coming days. Every single day you have a new match from high top players in the world of Age of Empires 4. The Age are ready for VortiX. Will he go for the Yangnan Tower? There he is. Yangnan Tower already there. This landmark gives you the ability to get an extra military unit for each military building you build. So for example, you build a barracks, then you get a free unit there. But that's not what is important about this landmark. The important thing is that you can get a discount with the Song Dynasty on all the non-military buildings. They will get wood discounts. So here, for example, you have the granary, the village here, 125. As soon as he ages up, this is gonna cost less. There you go, 75 already, which means makes it easy for the Trushi's Legacy to go for a farm transition here. We see barracks going out for Beasty. He already has his first longbow going into the enemy's territory just to check if he can get any kind of value for him. No military units for VortiX yet, so he should expect the longbow to come anytime soon here. The stables being built is definitely the right choice for these longbows. You don't want your archers to deal with them because these longbows have extra range attack and also an extra, like, the distance they shoot is longer and they also have extra damage, but they're just a little bit slower. And VortiX knows this. Of course, he scouts his opponent, he knows he's going barracks, he knows he's going longbows. He knows this is a classic push for the English and decides to go to archery range himself to get that Jugenu. And that longbow is running for his life here. He needs the spearman here to save him. It looks like this longbow is gonna go down, unfortunately. Beasty with 3 villagers in gold, actually. Not really focusing too much on pressuring his opponent. Like, with 3 villagers on gold, you are indicating that I'm gonna have a longer game here. I'm not gonna finish things fast. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna play this very safe, and as he always says, Beasty, one of the top players in the world, you always go for the safest option. You don't take the risk in tournaments. Like, if there is a chance you lose, you go for the most safe option, even if it's prolonging the game a little bit longer. +1 range attack coming for Beasty. This will be a huge damage. Going for the longbows. Now, I'm curious to see how the Jugenu will deal with the longbows, because the Jugenu have a lot of attack damage. They do 4, but they attack 3 times. But they have 4.5 tiles range, whereas the longbows have 7 tiles range. Almost double the distance that longbows can do to damage your opponent. So you need to get really close with the Jugenus if you really want to do some damage. So it looks like we're not gonna see a Jugenu rush today. VortiX will also play very slowly. It's the tournament. It's, if he loses this, he loses the tournament. Now a raid coming for VortiX, very nicely done. Looks like Beasty not really focusing on his military. He's having a good time here. VortiX already sitting in a second town center. Have the villager lead at any point in the game. Let's see if he wants to go for a third town center. There is no sign for him to go for a third town center yet. Like, he's gonna play with 2 TCs only. And he has the option to go for a third town center just because it costs much less. 240 wood compared to 400. Just because you have that Song Dynasty. Now Beasty smells that there's not enough units for Trudy's legacy, so it looks like he's gonna find the town center here. Now, is he gonna push? Because you don't have enough numbers to push here. So looks like he's gonna bring a villager here and put a tower. If you don't know about it, the English get extra bonus damage for when there is a tower. It's called the Network's Castles. Gets 20% attack speed whenever there is a tower or a town center or a keep around it. It's like the spearman are not doing a really good micro here. Beasty putting the spearman away, and the Truginus will melt the spearman if the spearman goes down. looks like the villager went down, right? Yeah. Oh no, it didn't went down. It just went back. It went back. And VortiX knows that there is a tower here, so he's pumping units. Now this Shuguru mask can get really scary, so you gotta be careful here. Remember, as the offender, you always have the disadvantage because your units will take less time to arrive. We take more time, sorry, and your opponent is just here, so he would just have the reinforcements easier. Not only that, but he has the defender advantage where you can just have the towers, the town centers. So it's not really easy for you to get into his base. It looks like Beasty is gonna put a tower there, but it's not gonna attack there. It's gonna try to surround, but looks like he changed his mind. VortiX massing, this is a scary number of units. That's a lot of horsemen and a lot of tribunus. Beasty already sitting with 28 lombos. Looks like he's going for it. A lot of villagers in wood, another barracks to get those man-at-arms to tank the damage from those tribunus. You can already see man-at-arms coming here. Meanwhile for VortiX, more tribunus, more horsemen, and looks like this is the time where Beasty starts. And these lombos can attack the town center even without getting hit, just because they have more range compared to the town center. Look at that. Now VortiX will go for it. Not, unfortunately, not enough spearmen for Beasty. Looks like the run will have to go out. That's a lot of horsemen. But the good thing is that the lombos can hide the tribunus, so the tribunus are not able to do any damage. And VortiX losing his horsemen here. What? Classic deer. Killing the deer here. And VortiX will have to retreat. He loses a big chunk of horsemen. That's not a good fight for him. Those horsemen are really expensive on foot. Let's check on his base. More production buildings. Looks like the tribunus are not really working for him now that market goes up. Always a sign that you need resources. And VortiX apps out, and Beasty is the winner of the EGC TV 2023 tournament. What a matchup we have today. Beasty taking the first place of this tournament, thinking he couldn't make it. VortiX sitting in the second place, not a bad position either. What a great time. What great matches. All those players from the EGC TV tournament were so great. Look at the economy. It's just, Jushi's legacy is just so strong with the economy, but the English push was so strong. Beasty will remain as the winner of the EGC TV Finals 2023. Stay tuned for more. Subscribe for EGC TV if you want to see more matches. I'll see you in the next one.